sad to learn that we have Kenyans in the USA who are reportedly informing US authorities about undocumented fellow Kenyans. And in return, they are being paid around 970 US dollars. That is like 97,000 Kenyan shillings. Stop. Stop. If you are watching this and you are in the USA or you are a Kenyan there, stop. You see, there is only one reason that gets people out of their country. Lack of job opportunities, especially in Kenya, is so high. We know how we have millions of Kenyans here who are so jobless. So when you see a fellow Kenyan in the USA, why don't you just protect one another? Yes, we understand that Trump's one of the things that Trump's promised to tackle is illegal immigrants, and he promised that in his first days in office he will deal with that. And already they have started that program, and they are deporting illegal immigrants back to their country of origin. Well, let the authorities handle that. Let the American authorities handle that. We understand that we have around 1,282 Kenyans who shall be deported back in Kenya. Okay, well and good. They will come back to Kenya, but it is not your duty to snitch on other Kenyan. It should not go like that. It should not go like that. We know that those Kenyans outside this country, they are there not because their circumstances forced them there. Even you who is in America legally, it is because circumstances forced you to go there, to look for job opportunities and all that. So why should you feel jealous of seeing another Kenyan there? That is not your country of origin. So why should that be your business? Why should you be reporting fellow Kenyans? That is not your business. You do what you went to do there. I believe you are all there because you hustle. Money. Back in a home, job opportunities are few. In fact, it is getting worse. And the current political team is not looking like they are going to solve this issue. So Kenyans in the USA, be protective of one another. Take care of your brother and sister, even if you want him to come back home. Back at home, why should you feel so good to see other Kenyans suffering? Why should you feel so good to see other Kenyans deported? Why should that be of? How is that going to help you? Stop jealousy and envy. Because I believe even that 97,000 that you'll be paid for snitching on other Kenyan, I believe that is so little, because we read reports online, and even those who are making videos about the US and everything about that country, we understand that that is so little. That is so little that cannot even help you to cater for your need. So Kenyans in the USA, while the American authorities is working on returning back illegal immigrants to their country of origin, let that be the work of the authorities. Let the authorities handle that. You have no business in doing that. You hustle, piga hustle yako wherever you are. Let others also do their hustle. It is not like it is going to cost you anything. It's not like you are going to be deported back for failing to do that. No. This thing of, this story has really broken me. I'm really heartbroken to learn this. So, alafu sasa akisharudi Kenya, what will you gain from that? You see, Kenya right now, there is a lot that is going on in our country right now. And one of the issues affecting this country is unemployment. Unemployment is one of the biggest issues that several governments have failed to tackle. So we understand that we have not even in the US alone, we have Kenyans in other countries, say UK, say in other countries, in the first world countries who are there illegally. But we understand that sometimes you are forced to do these things, not because you want it, but because circumstances have forced you to do so. So any Kenyan outside Kenya, we are praying for you. We know how our situation is. We have Kenyans in Qatar, we have Kenyans in Saudi, we have Kenyans in the UK, in Canada, in Australia, in US. We know that you are there because you chose to go there to look for greener pastures. You chose to go there because, of course, the circumstances back in our country, we have issues with the unemployment is so high in our country. So if you are outside there and maybe you got there legally, and maybe you know of a person who is there illegally, let that be. It is not your business to do so. So we understand that, and it is really sad. Even those Kenyans, they over 1,000 who shall be deported back, we feel for them. We know that they chose to do so because of our situation in our country. But even as they come back to Kenya, it shall be well. It shall be well. We understand our country is really struggling at the moment. Kenya is struggling at the moment. You look at health, education, security, unemployment, infrastructure. All these issues is really affecting Kenyans. And it's not, and the saddest thing about this is the current regime is failing to even tackle some of these issues. Like, it is not even promising. It doesn't look promising at all. We have Kenyans dying. They introduce SHA, they're forcing us to believe that it is working, while those patients in hospital are saying it is not working. Some have lost their relatives out of the delays and everything around it. So it is our country is really struggling. Our country is really struggling. So why should you want to see your fellow Kenya come back to a country that is struggling? And maybe is there being the family is depending on him or her. So stop. Just stop. So what you should know is that the U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement is targeting at least 1,445,549 citizens from 187 countries, including 1,282 Kenyans, for deportation. So the African countries on the deportation list are Tanzania 301, Uganda 393, Somalia 4,090, South Sudan 136, Ethiopia 1,713, and Rwanda 338. Others include Burundi 462, Congo 705, Djibouti 29, Nigeria 3,690, Niger 642, Zimbabwe 545, and Zambia 174. So all these people will be deported back to their countries of origin, and we know Trump promised it is going to be America first. So we are not surprised that this is happening. And while we know we have Kenyans who will be affected, well, sometimes things do happen. So even as you come back to Kenya, we pray for you, and we know it shall be well. We know that you tried to get to those countries just to hustle and look for means of surviving, but then again, governments do come. Each and every government that comes try to do something that they feel it is doing favor to their countries. So welcome back to Kenya. We try again. Even as we here, we are trying and trying and trying again with the belief that one day it shall be well and it shall be good, and we shall be happy to see a country that is working for all of us, and a country that is accommodating each and every Kenyan living in this country. We are hopeful that we shall see changes in this country, and things shall get better. So that is it from me for now. Thanks for watching. This is Sophia Live.